Hey guys, and welcome to another episode of Rounds Explained. This is going to be part 2 of that Inferno game I was posting. If you haven't seen part 1, please check in the description below, and you'll be able to click a link that should take you to part 1. Don't pay attention to that alarm. That was for me to take my medication. But I'm doing this right now, so I'll do it later. Alright. So we're making our way over towards B, and I've got a Glock right now. I picked up a USP for a second, a P2000 rather, but I'm not a fan of the P2000, so I decided to drop it back down. If it was a USP, I would have probably kept it. We know there's a guy over by truck in the back of sight. I'm going to sit here and make sure no one comes in the front door, you know, the front main entrance from CT spawn. But I take one out and I'm immediately traded by Quincy. Quincy's actually a very strong player on the other team. For the other team, he actually pulls off a lot of rounds for them. They probably wouldn't have done as well as they did without him. And Insanity has been the same for us. So he comes over here and he tries to check everything. He's dodging everything as well as he can. And he tries to single out his enemies, but he isn't able to take him down. Singling out his enemies is his best chance because that means he doesn't shoot it two different directions at once. That's why he was ducking behind the wall. Now I'm going to make my way up middle. Up towards middle with a P250. Very good eco pistol, as you guys all know. I have armor. We're just going to do a full rush up here. I get flashed and go behind the wall. Ends up getting my teammates killed, and I end up dying. Honestly, with the smoke up, good chance we were going to die anyways. With them playing 3 guys middle, it would have been nearly impossible unless the first guy up got lucky and got the first pick. I'm going to go with a P250 again, but this time I don't have armor because I want to save a little bit of money for an AWP next round. I'm making my way over here towards alt mid to check the window. I'm hoping that someone peeks it and I'm able to do a little bit of damage to him. Now at that range, this gun isn't the most accurate, but I could get lucky and get a quick dink on him. And then maybe one of my teammates going through apartments would be able to finish him off. But he never did peek out, and I end up making my way around through apartments and towards middle. The idea is when they're rushing them, I'm able to get a pick here. And then there's 3 guys here, and my only other option was to go for that Bison and try to flank them. So I wasn't going to try to go do that because it's not really a gun I enjoy using. I'd rather just go with the P250 and hope for the best, which is what I did, and died horribly. Here I have an AWP like I normally do, and I'm going to go towards middle and just kind of watch it. That's sort of my job, is to make sure that no one pushes down middle, and in case anyone does pick middle, to just try to shoot them. So I'm holding this side and then I switch over to the other side just to make sure no one comes down. Now I peeked mid again late, and it's a bad idea. In all honesty, I probably should have just stayed mid and just stayed watching that right side. That wouldn't have given that guy the opportunity to hold an aggressive pick in middle, and it would have helped my teammates a lot more since they already had 4 guys working up banana. It really wasn't necessary for me to be there, especially since it wasn't a full rush.
Laying down smoke.
Now Insanity over here has been a very good player this entire game. He's going to peek this, he's going to see if there's a smoke there, and he's going to drop another smoke over there.
Throwing smoke.
While he does this, he's going to flash over and he's going to make his way back towards middle. He's hoping that his teammate here is going to follow him up mid.
Grenade. Deploying flashbang.
That guy peeks out from right side with that AWP again.
Flashbang.
And he knows he's there, so he's going to jump out, and then he's going to try to pick him here, but he already gets into sight. Leaves him in a bad situation because the AWP has the angle. And now Soybean is in a 1v2. He just got that AWPer down. There's a guy behind this box. He's going to hear the bomb. He's going to come out at him. So we're pretty much just going to be on an eco round this round. We don't really have enough money to buy up. and we're going to try to do something hyper aggressive. I believe that we like rush banana. It's pretty standard, there's nothing special to it, but we do have a couple nades. They nade the car, and they just rush in. The smoke blocks us off, but Prince doesn't give a fuck, he's going in. And it looks like the other guys are following, so I'm going to follow them. They go in, we take out this guy in sight, and that at least allows us to get access to the site and plant the bomb. Another guy's over there by truck, and I'm going to sit here in this corner and hope that when a guy comes in, he either doesn't check this or I'm able to shoot first. But since they're already pushing into sight, I get a little impatient and start to push through. This guy sees me and he just takes me down. In all honesty, getting aggressive like that was not the smartest play I could have done. And it may have cost us the round in a slight way since the other guy actually never pushed into construction. I may have been able to just shoot the guy who was on bomb. What ifs, but we'll never really know. So I have an AWP and everyone's able to afford. I believe everyone does buy, but I don't know about Lotan. There he goes, he bought an AWP. So we have 3 AWPs on the T side, one guy gets taken out in the middle. We know that there's a guy on right side because of that. And I check it, I don't see anyone. Now I'm going to make my way towards banana. The guy was super aggressive and we take him out. It leaves us in a 4v3, which is still winnable. I'm going to peek this corner and hold while my teammate jumps on the box. I'm hoping that that causes someone to peek out, and it actually does. And I'll peek sight, and I'll see that guy jump into sight, and I'll hit him through the wood right there, causing him to run away. I didn't actually know I hit him through the wood, but I just thought I missed a shot that I should have hit. So luckily, Soybean is able to take him out. And now I'm going to peek here towards CT spawn, and I get taken out because it's not the greatest angle. And it might have been a little bit more aggressive when I needed to play that, especially since we had control of the site. I had an AWP and I could have played it from anywhere else in the site. So this is a 1v1, Quincy versus Insanity. Insanity's playing this corner. That means he doesn't really have any place to go. But unless he's pushed, it's very hard to get that guy. It's like pulling a tick off of a rabbit or something. It's difficult. Okay, so he's gonna drop some guns. Thing is, a lot of people want an AWP, and I want an AWP. So I'm looking at the guy with the AWP like, you should have given that to me. That's not fair. But no, it's fine. It is what it is. If I can't afford an AWP, and I'm as bad as I am with a rifle, I figure I'll just save and go with the P250 since I'm pretty decent with that. So we got 2 guys with pistols here, me and Lotan pushing in, trying to do what we can with our pistols. We're able to get access to the site, and that's as good as we're going to do with those pistols, let's be honest. So over here I try to sneak around towards this truck. My idea is to sit behind this truck and catch someone off guard. Now this Quincy guy actually spots me here, but I didn't spot him, so he's set up for me, and as soon as I stand, I go down. Gizmo's flanking, Soybean is watching towards truck. The molly misses him and goes a little bit deeper than it should have. He's going to sit right here and wait. Insanity's over there by construction. They're both kind of dodging each other unintentionally. And that leaves Soybean in a 1v2. Soybean sees the guy, but he's not going to fire at first because he was hoping that if the guy went past him, he was going to be able to take enough time off the clock and, you know, shoot the second guy coming in instead. But because the guy didn't turn around there, that's why he ended up shooting. Even though the guy, I don't think, actually spotted him. Now we're making our way back towards B because it worked pretty well for us the round before. We took access to it. And the guy goes down middle. I go back to check to see if he has an AWP because one of the guys on our team did buy, but I didn't know exactly who it was. It was Insanity and it was a Bison, so even if it was him, I probably wouldn't have wanted the gun anyways. Insanity is going to check towards construction, get that kill, and now he wants to try to get the bomb down. That's his goal right now, but they're pushing in towards him. Soybean's got that AWP. WKM's got an AWP as well, and now they're going to try to sneak the bomb over towards A. That means Soybean's going to be behind the guy, but instead, he instead of shooting him, he like got all weird. I remember my teammate yelling at him because of that, but maybe he just thought he was coming around from construction. So now we got plenty of money. We got AWPs, and Insanity still got his Bison. I don't know why Insanity decided to keep the Bison, but he was able to get a couple kills last round with it, so maybe he's able to do it again. We do know that the other team is going to have money issues, especially after the way the rounds have been going. Win, loss, win, loss. So I'm just going to watch mid for a little bit until my team gets far enough up banana, and then I'm going to rotate over to them. They take out that guy at corner, and Lotan takes out that guy, and that's our sign to go into the site. Lotan takes out that guy too because, hey, he's a beast, gets a little greedy, goes for that final kill, and he's not able to connect with it. That means I'm going to sit back here in banana, but a guy actually flanks me. And now that we know that guy's down and we know where the last guy is, we're going to position specifically for him. So I'm going to come over here and I'm actually going to jump on these boxes and just hold this angle. This gives me an interesting angle, and when he comes out, he's going to be looking towards the ground most likely, and I have a little bit of time to react to him before he'll even notice me. I throw a flash up middle and check it, but there's a smoke up, so I just take a spam shot thinking that maybe there'll be a guy in that left corner with an AWP or something, but no one actually peeked it. Making my way towards banana, spamming the car to make sure no one's behind the wood. Sometimes people will hide someone behind that wood. And then I'm gonna check this corner, and they throw a flash, and my teammate gets this kill over there, and I get that one. We're both completely blind. They were actually pretty lucky, but you know, it's another important thing. When blind, you might as well take a shot, because worst case scenario, you connect. I mean, worst case scenario, you get killed, but best case scenario, you connect. So while we were taking B, our teammates took A, and there's a guy over here at pit. So now we got to get to not only the bomb, but we have to find out where this guy is. I know that he's somewhere by pit, and I got an AWP, so I'm going to try to peek him in hopes that I'll take him out before he can hit me. But my shot hasn't been on all day, and I miss a pretty easy shot in my opinion. That leaves Insanity in sight with bomb. He takes the bomb, and he goes back towards the other site to plant it. Now, Prince and I are getting yelled at for being a bit aggressive there. We were aggressive. We both actually pinched the guy towards pit, but because of his positioning, it's not like either one of us would have the ability to see him, so it wasn't a great way to pinch. But it helped Insanity get into the site. And even though afterwards we did get harassed by the other team members, it wasn't probably the worst play we could have done, though we could have definitely played it better. Obviously, you just saw the guy cross there. He's got a flash. He's gonna flash over here, and then the other team flashes him, and he just comes out and sprays him down.
Get ready.
That leaves us at 15-10, which means best case scenario, we only have one more round, so that's what we're gonna play for. Soy is buying his Negev. Lotan, I don't even know if he can afford a gun. He can't, he's got 3.6. He could buy an AK, but I don't know if he wants to. I might be waiting for an AWP. Either way, last round, should buy whatever we can to try to win the round. I take a shot, hit the guy by car, and Insanity finishes him off. I'm going to push aggressively here, see a guy at corner, I take him out. The smoke comes down, I push through the smoke, I see this guy, I take him out. We have sight now, we're going to plant the bomb. But there's only one guy left, and instead of planning, we're going to chase. Prince has this angle, and I'm going to take this one. He's going to watch over there towards library.
We shall overcome.
But since no one sees anyone, we figure that he's going to be flanking from banana, so I make my way back over towards banana. We are totally in chase mode here. He takes down one of my teammates, takes down two of my teammates. He's just going through. I'm going to check this area, and he's there. He dies. Good game. I hope you guys enjoyed this game explained. I know that I've been doing a lot of them on Cache and Dust 2, but that just seems to be the map most people typically play, so that's the ones that pop up because I don't make any filters. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll be making more videos soon. Have a nice day.